Hello, everybody, and welcome to Coffee with Chloe in the morning. So, I'm Chloe. I don't have any coffee. I had a terrible toothache for the past couple of weeks. I had a couple cavities. One on the right side was very deep. Thank you, my dentist, for fixing that up for me. I've been taking like T3s, Toradol, all these drugs, and the only thing that actually helped me at the end of it was antibiotics. So, Sammy, if you ever watch this video, thank you so much, Samtoshi F Baby. We had a meeting earlier this week for like the Marma J-Chan comic that's coming out soon. Samtoshi's going to be helping us with that, as well as Ashley, the director of lore for the foundation, or for the DAO, I should say, in general or specifically. And we were talking about our tooth pain, and he was like, "Yeah, get the antibiotics. It helped me a lot." And I did, and it's helping. So today, NIR is around $15 great run up over the past couple of, like, the past week or so, from I think $6-7 a few weeks ago up to about $18, $19, $20 over the past couple of days, back down to around 15. Some retracement is reasonable as well. The entire market is down a little bit, and per Pixel token doing actually quite terribly. So Pixel token around 6 cents. Somewhat reasonable to expect. New game coming out, but as we'll go through today, there aren't many price sinks in the game, so there aren't many ways in which players are spending pixel tokens in the game, and there aren't many. You're basically burning NIR tokens to play, and you don't really have a very good way of earning more value from playing. It's basically playing just for fun right now, and the team has to work at I guess supporting the game economy a little more efficiently. Then we have the Marmaj DAO. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can actually see what's going on here. But we leverage Web3 tech for social good. Very simple, very high level. And yes, you're welcome if you watch this. You can now see my cursor so you can see what I'm talking about. We have nine members in our DAO. You can deposit to the DAO right here. So if someone wanted to donate to our DAO, they can just say 10, and they can say enter, and then it'll go to the wallet, and it'll try and send it. I don't even think I have 10 NIR in my wallet, so you don't have enough NIR. Cancel. Redirect right back. Okay, so wallet action was denied. I'm poor. I don't have that kind of money in my wallet. So DAO funds, about $11,000. We have one bounty open. It's a bug. We're going to remove that soon. We've collected 239 NFTs. Probably more than that, honestly, but it only indexes what you sent and yada, yada, yada. One active proposal and 626 proposals in total. So let's go to the proposals first. We have a proposal from crans.near for the DAO records budget. They want us to vote yes. So they crans.near put this proposal on the Marmaj DAO so that the Marmaj Council can vote and pass this. So currently, if you go to the proposal, you'll see that Chloe.near has already voted, and we need 2 out of 3 to vote yes. So I'm actually going to change the TGAS to 219. I'm going to vote yes, and we are going to approve it with our ledger on marmaj.near, which is kind of like the management account for the Marmaj DAO. So what's happening right now is Chloe already voted, Marmaj is voting now, so this proposal is getting approved on the Marmaj DAO. See? So function call, this beautiful stuff is approved right here. Approved April 11th. Perfect. 2022. Now, if you look at the JSON, you can see what's happening. Okay, so we want to do ID 250, 295. We want to vote approve it. So we can actually go to this link right here and see what are they talking about. So for proposal 295 is right here, and they want us to approve it. So you can actually look down here, and you can see the Marmaj DAO voted yes April 11th, 2022 at 9:32 a.m. It is currently where I am, 9:32 a.m. We just passed this proposal, and now DAO Records will be able to get funding for April in the amount of $5,000 to DAOrecords.near. How does that happen? We can click the governance forum link right here, and we can see that in the Creatives DAO, they have approved this funding proposal. What's going to happen is they're going to take this approved proposal with all these comments and all this stuff. They're going to take this link to the NIR Foundation. The NIR Foundation is going to say, hey, you've been approved by the Creatives DAO. Here is your poll where other DAOs, Beats DAO, NXM DAO, Metaverse DAO, Muti DAO, Kudo DAO, and Marmaj DAO all voted yes for this. We're going to pay this out. So they're going to give the NEAR tokens to DAO records. You can also request stablecoins now, so you can request USDT, you can request DAI, and maybe soon you can request USN, which we would obviously love to do if it's possible, but that's pretty much how it goes for voting on proposals in the Creatives DAO. There's videos about it. We have guides up on the Marma Foundation, so you can check things out there. Then with our funds, we've got about 837 cucumber tokens, which we can use to farm on Berry Farm. We do that every once in a while, maybe once a quarter, and we earn about half a NEAR, a couple NEAR from that. We have some Fire Rune tokens. Those are from, wow, I can't remember the name of the DAO right now. I'm brain farting, but they don't have any USD value yet because there's no liquidity on Ref. We have some Hack, which we got from the Hack ecosystem, the Hack project. We have not added liquidity with these tokens yet. Of course, they're in our DAO, but we do have some Hack marmaj liquidity. But there's like trillions of Hack tokens, and so it's not very well spread out in the community yet, in my opinion. The major tokens we have are NEAR, ST NEAR, and marmaj. So what happens is NEAR comes in right here through grants, like I just showed. NXM or is getting funds into DAO records to send them in. Awesome. We're getting funds just like that. When we send proposals to the Creatives DAO or Marketing DAO, we get funds come in going to in NEAR. We then actually use Metapool and we interact with our DAO and we send a deposit to Metapool. It locks it in Metapool and it gives us back ST NEAR. So we take our NEAR, we move it to ST NEAR for liquid staking. So ST NEAR earns in NEAR value every epoch, every around 12 hours. And then whenever we need more marmaj tokens, we swap from ST NEAR to marmaj. So relatively straightforward, relatively simple. The DAO is out there working hard to support projects in the ecosystem. We receive funding through selling NFTs and various grants. We move to ST NEAR so we can support the security of the network with staking and all that stuff, and also earn in NEAR tokens. And then we swap to marmaj to distribute the tokens efficiently and effectively to our community. So you can see the value. You can see like when has marmaj tokens gone out. So you could actually just see every single time the DAO ever sends out any marmaj, and you can kind of go back and you could. What's really cool? Sorry, I almost opened iMovie by accident. What's really cool is that, for example, if you wanted to see, oh my gosh, 46.5 marmaj went out on the 8th of April. What happened? You can click this little button to the right. It'll open up the. Okay, well. The NEAR Explorer is not my friend all the time. So this is not a great demo. So let's try a different one that might actually show up on the NEAR. Oh gosh. We're going to give them some time, but this happens. So it could be, first of all, that it was too long ago. And so you might need an indexer to display the information. We're going to try and find something a little simpler. Oh my gosh, nothing's opening up. So this is just a NEAR Explorer issue. It happens from time to time. New explorers are being opened up by different teams in the ecosystem, but this actually happens quite often. So I can't even act like it's that rare where you're going to try and search a transaction. This is again why we do run a node locally. So I actually, because I'm sharing my entire screen, I can show some things today that I haven't been able to share in the past, and I'll share, for example, how we send shares to the marmaj DAO as well. So I'm going to quickly actually share that. This is Pixel Pets. So ecosystem.pixeldapps.co/pixelpets. You get 3 free pets when you start. You battle them. You hatch eggs. There's a leaderboard where you can see how you're doing. So marmaj right now is 5th. I'm not really going for top 1 or top 2 anymore. I was to 1st or 2nd for a while. Now we're trying to level up our wonderful, Injured. We're trying to level up our wonderful Gobbler. Okay, so this is our main goal in the game right now. Level up Gobbler and, try and get as many pets to level 100 as possible. So we have 1 pet here, Mercurion level 100. We have 1 pet here, Krathal level 100. But these pets here still need to level up. So let's go through that. Crypto Heroes, very similar. I don't think our raid is ready yet. No, we have 7 out of 8 ready for the raid. So sadly, we don't have a full raid party yet. I think we need 1 more person to come up. And so we have a Discord server actually, which I will open up so you can see how we organize for the Crypto Heroes raids and how we get set up. Josh Ramsey's new album is Spellbound. It's an amazing song. It's stuck in my head constantly. But Okay, so we're going to refresh ref analytics and check how Mama J is doing. So 18th, 227,000 TVL. A little lower, obviously, because as we said, near is down a bit, which means ST near is down a little bit, which means Marma J, ref, and a lot of the near ecosystem tokens are down a little bit. But Marma J doing relatively well. Price has come down a little bit to 11, volume at 24,000, and we can see a little chart to see how we've been doing. So I mean, from the lows of like mid-March, we've had some, some solid uptick in volume and price. But of course, when the market's down, the market's down. Now, moving into the new stuff, the farming, the fun. So this is obviously what we've seen before. Ref W near. We have 170 shares, and it, we earned around $65 US in value overnight. For 150 shares of ETH W near, so around 22 ETH and 4,500 near, around 119 US dollars of ref earned overnight. And then now we've earned PXT, Marma J, and ref, and around $22 overnight, or since we started the pool. And so the pool started last night around 9 p.m. Eastern. So we're just going to claim all, claim all, claim all. As with a ledger, this should work, or it should work in general, as long as you have storage left for your account. So it looks like we're good. Now, max 5 tokens at a time. Very interesting. This is amazing, actually, but I'm not going to pick DBIO. I'm going to pick the ones with the highest value, so not Myria. And they've actually added this max 5 tokens at a time button, I think because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just in the main farm, but I think they should also organize it. So the highest USD amount should be at the top. But no worries, we're going to try and withdraw on our ledger and see if it'll let us withdraw 5 tokens at one time from our ledger. I'm adding a storage deposit for Pixel tokens first at the first transaction I just made, and we'll see if it allows us to withdraw all 5 tokens. That'd be amazing. At the beginning, I think Ledger used to, see, unknown error, 0x6990. That basically means the transaction you're trying to sign on your ledger is using too much storage, and so we're gonna have to break it up. No big deal. So we're gonna do a first transaction with these 3. Okay, I'm gonna have to refresh the page too because it doesn't like me. Okay, so we're gonna refresh the page. Ooh, we leveled up something. And I always go back and forth way too much between what I'm doing, but we leveled up. We're putting our main team in now. For Crypto Heroes, we're going to wait a little bit to see if we can actually get the full team ready during this stream. If it doesn't happen, I'll just play a medium dungeon or something. Oh, no. What I wanted to do was buy a potion. Okay, so in this game, there's not many syncs. Actually, I'll do this after. I want to explain it fully and fully go into it, and so I'll do that in a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to withdraw Skyward, PXT, and Ref first. Anyways, let's leave it. Because I think I'm actually going to stop withdrawing rewards so often as of tomorrow, today, yeah. And only, before I was experimenting more and I was withdrawing things, but I think I finally have a reasonable flow of how marmaj.near is interacting with Web3 tech to support social good and support, really, from a marmaj.near standpoint, it's not supporting social good as a whole, it's just how does marmaj.near support the Marmaj DAO? And so providing liquidity, farming, hopefully some lending eventually. And so these tokens, they're all less than, a couple bucks, but we always end up taking out the para. So I'll take out the Marmaj too, just for this time. But in the future, I think the plan is to leave these tokens deposited in rewards until they get to about, $10 or whatever. And just kind of focus on withdrawing the ref rewards. So you can see the rewards here. We've earned some ref, we've earned some paras, we've earned some Marma J, and all this stuff. So the first things first generally is always just to come stake the paras. I think it's the simplest way of supporting ecosystems is just getting the tokens that they are working on and just doing what they have to do with them. So for Paras, I think it's helpful to stake it in their ecosystem, provide some liquidity if possible. And that's pretty much just right away what I do. And now because I've earned some Paras, the joke that I've had is that I should use those like 3 Paras tokens, like $1 of Paras, and add it to the liquidity pool. I dislike adding liquidity on, what's it called? I dislike adding liquidity on my ledger because I have ADHD. And I have to actually manually click my ledger 3 times. So I just clicked it once. Time goes by, and normally during this time I'd be off here playing a different game or doing something else. But look, I have to sign again manually, and then again I'd go off somewhere else. I would do something else. I would check, ooh, victory, skip ahead, ooh, let's start a match again. But no, there's another signing I have to do. And so if you don't sign all 3, what will happen is that you're gonna not be able to add liquidity, but you're gonna have some tokens deposited in ref. Okay, so what happens is you view your account in the top right, and you'll see that if you made a mistake, you'll see some tokens here in the ref side. So there's a little bit of PXT there, but you should have like almost nothing there. It's just storage. But if you make a mistake, you'll see some tokens there as well. So we have a little bit of like, W near, we got a little bit of like ref and everything else. So ref has also made it so that when I'm here, I can say support ledger. And so as you can see, if I don't support ledger, it uses the auto router and it does some crazy cool stuff, but the ledger can't handle all this data. So what you have to do is say support ledger, and it will not find the best route, but it will use the pool that's available with the most liquidity and swap with it. So you gotta be a little careful with the old swapping, in my opinion. But what we're gonna do is, first things first, we're always right away, see even this, very frustrating that like the slippage is so high. And if you said, don't support ledger, slippage is less. So actually we're not gonna trade that way because that's gonna frustrate me. I thought we'd be able to just swap the ref. Maybe we will anyway, just for fun, because I don't care that much. Let's do it. Let's do it. So normally what I would do in the past, right, is I would swap these tokens over to Chloe.near, hot wallet, make all the swaps there because I'm using the auto router, less fees, and then move things over. The difference now is that we're just going to swap like this. The next instant step is that we stake the rest. So if anyone's like, oh, what are we doing with all these ref tokens that we're earning as of now, in these farms? The idea of this is that we are going to be adding liquidity. Oh wait, see, this is me having brain farts again. Maybe it is still easier to send all the tokens over to Chloe.near, because what I did want to show I wanted to show one thing here. I'm pretty sure my screen is showing it. There you go. Quickly wanted to show what it looks like. The screen's took a while. So just to get this on screen and on camera, I've been talking about it for a while and I want to do an actual video about it. But as you can see here, I have 36 shares for the Marma J XREF pair. This is pool number 2568. When I open my terminal, yes, you can update my ZSH, whatever you'd like. Clear. So here it is. This is the code to send 21 bajillion shares from Chloe.near. We're logged in as Chloe.near to marmaj.sputnik-dao.near. Okay, so basically near call the DEX contract, and the function we're calling is MFT transfer. So I think it's multi-fungible token transfer, which means there's multiple fungible tokens here. It's not just one, it's Marma J and it's XREF. So the receiver is the DAO. You can put any receiver there as long as they have storage for this pool. The token ID is pool this bad boy, okay? And the amount is this large amount of shares. Don't worry about it. Ref uses 20, near uses 24 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so right now we know that the total shares is 307. Simple enough. We also know that Chloe.near has 36 shares. Okay, so we're going to click enter, and it's going to say schedule a call, ref dex, transfer, receiver the DAO, token, blah, 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 ooh la la, do all this cool stuff. And then boom, it worked. Here's the log. We transferred these pool shares, 21,019 of them, from Chloe to DAO. Awesome, cool, that worked. And it's pretty easy to check, right? You can refresh this page. I don't think it's that instant, but during this stream, we will see, oh look, we don't own 36 shares anymore. We own 15 shares, so it was pretty instant. And now, if you want to know where those shares went, they went to the marmaj DAO. So when someone asks, okay, like how is the marmaj going to keep giving out funds forever if it runs out of marmaj in the treasury, right? So if we go here and we go to the treasury and we see how much marmaj we have and we start clicking it and we say, oh my gosh, we're distributing, a lot of marmaj in a week. This is one day, April 10th. And we gave out, a lot of marmaj. How are we going to keep up with that? Well, the marmaj DAO can just withdraw its liquidity and it'll have more marmaj and more XREF, let's say, for example. And then it can sell XREF to marmaj if needed. But hopefully we wouldn't have to sell the XREF as well. So now that we've went through that, I think I'm actually going to still send which tokens? The XREF? You know what would be fun though? Is if we sent everything, because marmaj.near is kind of, let's see. Sorry, I'm thinking right now about the precise flow because I could add liquidity. Okay, let's go here. I could add liquidity for marmaj XREF here. Oh, maybe we could have some fun and add ST near XREF liquidity. That might be fun. Bunch of XREF. We would need 6.2 ST near. And I don't think we have any tokens to swap into. We can swap marmaj into it. I don't like selling marmaj though. Okay, so yeah, probably what I am going to be adding liquidity though. So maybe instead of thinking too much about all that, I'll focus on having some fun. Oh, where'd our Paras tokens go? I thought we got some Paras from... Do I have to refresh the page? No. What? Here it says we have 3 Paras. Very weird. Oh, now it's saying 0 again. Maybe I already added them. But there's also Skyward. Where are you? Skyward marmaj. There's not much liquidity here, but it's 0.2 marmaj at a time, so it's like $1 or something. Okay, now I have to decide what I'm doing with So yeah, I'm just signing through all the adding liquidity transactions. So right now, as we end off the stream, we have a little bit of marmaj, a little bit of XREF. Okay. So, and I'm trying to decide whether honestly right now I'm thinking about just weirdly sending the XREF, right? Well, not max, because we want to keep storage. 2, because I want to also practice adding liquidity from the DAO, which seems relatively straightforward, honestly, because you can add liquidity in one like transaction-ish now. Actually, I'll show that as well. And then I was thinking about sending the marmaj to Chloe, because arguably marmaj.near is an account to support me to continue to support the Marmaj Foundation. So we add liquidity, and we still a lot of experimentation through marmaj.near as well. So the idea is we send the Marmaj tokens for now to Chloe.near. Chloe.near generally just uses those to reinvest them into some sort of liquidity, whether it's stablecoin liquidity, whether it's whatever else generally. And then the XREF we're going to start to send here to the DAO. We could just swap the XREF as well to Marmaj, so that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I think that's the plan for now. Sell half the XREF to Marmaj, send the Marmaj to Chloe.near, send the XREF to the DAO, and that kind of just splits it 50-50 for the rewards. And yeah, there is the farm, and that's what we're doing for now. So it took us a little while to figure it out today, but from now on, we're going to claim the rewards, sell half the ref to Marmaj, send the XREF to the DAO, Marmaj DAO, send the Marmaj tokens to Chloe.near, and then we stake the Paras, we add liquidity for Skyward, and for some extra Paras we earn from rewards as well. The only last thing is that we do have some W near that we get each day from Paras, and what I'm going to start doing with that very simply is actually using it for gas fees. I'm actually realizing that gas fees aren't the highest on Near, but as you sign hundreds of transactions a day, you start seeing your Near amounts tick down. I also buy NFTs here and there, and I support the community in various ways, and so it's actually quite important to have a little bit of extra gas fees every day, especially playing Crypto Heroes and on Pixel Pets and all this stuff on the Marmaj account. So now, instead of $25 in gas, you can refresh the page, and we have $27 in gas. So it's not a lot, but it's a few extra dollars in gas every day, and I do spend probably a couple dollars in gas every day, so it keeps me like breaking even on that front. So that's the idea. Marmaj.near and myself and Chloe we are able to spend full time spreading love and positivity in the Web3 space in a variety of ways, and this is kind of how we do it. We have a DAO to transparently manage resources for the community. We play some blockchain games to educate ourselves on crypto, to have some fun with the blockchain, to educate others. We have a Discord channel, like I said. I didn't get to show that yet, but we have this wonderful Discord channel. We have a verification channel where you come into. We have an announcements channel talking about new crypto heroes or crypto Dapps announcements. How to submit a payout proposal for the game and how to claim a bounty and all this stuff. We have a main party chat, so if you don't know what you're doing yet, you can kind of come in and see what's going on. And then we have hidden chats where only people from certain difficulties can see them. So only people in the hard difficulty of Crypto Heroes can see hard. Only people in the medium difficulty can see medium. And then we have other locked chats for kind of how we're going to organize the raids. So as you can see, Sofgo's Ocaso doing a wonderful job organizing all this for hard, for medium. So for example, this week for medium, week 12, we don't have our team yet, but for hard, we're already kind of getting the team ready. For easy, if you're someone who wants to come in and who wants to get started in the game and doesn't know what's going on yet, you can come in, get verified, pop into the party chat, say, hey, I'd love to join easy. Then, we have it here, go to the flex area, right? So this person put their near name, what their character is, and then the difficulty they want to use, right? So name, class, difficulty. Name, class, difficulty. This person's new this week, so hey Elon Musk _Tesla.near. They're a ranger, they're trying to do medium, and their stat rank is 9131. And so if you're new to the game, come in, say, hey, my name is, I'm new here.near. I love mages, so I'm a mage, and I want to do easy. And you could actually come in here, say you want to do easy, we'll get you set up. Also, if you have some gear that you want to share or talk about, share how your forging is going, for example. People have been forging, getting awesome luck. And so sharing that here is reasonable as well. And so we've been trying to use this Discord server as a way to organize our community, to support the Pixel Dapps community, and again, spread love and positivity and support each other. So, wow, my pets are still alive. I'm probably a lot more matches in a row winning now because I'm a lower rank. And so the teams that I fight are a lot easier to beat, to be fair. So yeah, we're going to win this one as well. I mean, like, yeah. So this is what I do. This is what I do every day. I check on things. I check the DAO, vote on proposals. We play Pixel Pets and Pixel Dapp games in general. I really want to raid, but we're not ready. So Fitz, Hutran, why not? Okasa, Blast Stage. We need Blast Stage. Let me actually just say it. So I can go to, for example, Plagued, hard screenshots, and I can say, I think we are waiting on Blast Stage. Okay, and you can see in the hard, yeah, see look, Blast Stage's .near is here, okay? So Blast Stage could join in already, right? You know, because we know that we kind of keep the same group each week from now on. And since I can't, okay, we're just gonna go and do a hard, oh, what I wanted to do was the sync. So you can spend 40 pixel tokens and you can buy a potion. The effectiveness is random and you get between +7 and +15% stats for 3 dungeons or raids. So I'm going to say yes, I'm going to spend the tokens I've earned. I'm going to get the only potion that I actually think is useful, in my opinion, is the strength potion. +13 is pretty good. So, for example, now my stats are much higher. So my stat rank, I can actually show you what my stat rank was before the +15 stats. So I can go to the Discord, I can go to the Flex, I can go to where I shared here. So my stat rank was 16,630. So I'm actually going to reply, update +13% strength pot. Okay, and then I'll add the new picture. So this helps our team keep up to date with who has what potion, what are our stats, what should our strategy be. So right now, basically, the idea is if I have a really, really good potion with really good stats, the team wants to focus on running raids as much as possible while I have great stats. When my potion runs out, remember I only have 3 uses, right? When a potion runs out, maybe we want to go out and get better potions, or someone else wants to go get a potion and see what kind of stats they can do. Also, near the end of the raid, if we're starting to lose, the boss gets harder and harder each time we raid. People might want to buy lots of potions and share, hey, look, how did it go? What kind of stats do we need to beat the boss at this level? And so it helps us to share information and work more efficiently as a team. But that's about it. Oh gosh, if that's not a, we might lose one. We did it! And I'm probably gonna leave it at that because if I use a weaker team, then I'll probably give other people too many wins. But yeah, thanks so much for potentially watching along with this stream. So here it says 0.1442 XREF. Let's see if it's updated yet. Yeah, 55 XREF. And so that shows up in our treasury. And so every day now, we're just hoping to continue to add to our treasury as we need to. Like they're gonna add, when you add a proposal and you do a custom function call, there's all these templates of buy NFTs from Mintbase, transfer NFT from the DAO, buy NFT from Paras. And so what's going to happen soon is they're going to have swap on ref. And it's not going to use the auto router, sadly. It's going to use the simple router. So if we go back here and we go to swap, you know, and so if we have some, the reason we like to keep adding XREF liquidity, for example, is if we have XREF and we want to swap back to Marmaj, and we wanted to, let's say 2119, we're gonna actually have 1% slippage and we're gonna end up losing 0.2 XREF. Not the biggest deal. I'm just saying that's not bad there. But if we wanted to say, hey, let's do, okay, that's way too much. 200, we're still, even with the router, because not much XREF. So what would make more sense than this is to call the xref unstake function first, and then once we have ref into our DAO, we can swap from ref to marmaj and use any amount. Okay, well, not any amount, okay? Like, you got to be somewhat reasonable. Maybe, whoa, you can't even do 2,000. That's crazy. But you could do 200 very easily. So the idea would be we would use our DAO treasury, okay? We would actually come out and unstake the ref first, right? So we got to make sure we actually have some, oh yeah, I have ref storage there. That's how you can see it. We have 0 ref, it means we have ref as storage. We can unstake the xref to ref and then swap from ref to marmaj. The reason we keep xref though is because every day xref is gaining in value in relation to ref. So for example, xref staking APR is 12.61%. So every day it's earning a little bit in terms of ref. So you can see here, 1 ref equals point, okay, you can see on this way it's easier. 1 xref is equal to 0.105 ref. And so as we add more xref to the DAO, we withdraw, and it supports that way. So hopefully this was helpful.